Hi here, Joey John Maguire coming out of the Lewis Spa overlooking Stornoway Harbour. Although they've got those frosted windows so you can't overlook, but it's right outside behind me. This is my little cubby hole where I've been sitting for about a fortnight now, and in my new home. I live in Grab. Anyway, tomorrow I have a schedule. Oh, that's amazing. I'm going to meet a young lady who I call the lady, or for now I'll call Lady of the Cabin. Just been interrupted by pop-ups which are so annoying. But anyway, Lady of the Cabin. Shall we try it? Yeah. Shock, horror, delight. Tonight I shall feast on fresh mussels in their shells. A gift from my kind neighbour, farmed and given freely, taken from his pots today. Having never cooked a fresh mussel before, I shall resort for my wisdom to YouTube at some time during this stay. We all have to learn, and I am no exception. The night's howling wind has dropped considerably. I can see from my window quite clearly that there is hardly any movement in the leaves. Before I forget to mention, I must tell you that I noticed the daffs with their bright yellow coronets have risen overnight, and it looks like they're almost preparing to sing "Oh, for a Glorious Spring." The sky above hangs in motionless silence, the calm after the storm, opaquely silent in a misty haze. Who could wish for more on their awakening? And having fed on my customary breakfast, I now contemplate performing my obligatory ablutions that I carry out every given day. I have a liaison tomorrow afternoon. I have no idea where the meeting will lead. It's with the Lady of the Cabin, and though I have felt the warmth of her hand's grip, heard the caring in the softness of her speech, I am yet to have the privilege of seeing her face. Unveiled, I'm sure it will be most beautiful, and I hope that her eyes will reveal all. Such a shame. Having just landed, I must go. My tickets are booked, and I am off to France again. My life a comedy of forced errors. I must take time to assess whether or not to sell my stake. I shall miss my newfound paradise. The French summer will be sweltering and long, and I must admit that France is a wonderful commitment, whilst understanding all the reasons why it could become quite easily a heavy burden due to unforeseen circumstance. Listen to me rambling on. How many homeless people can say they have a home in Dordogne and another in the Western Isles paradise? I feel silly now to have forgotten my sufferings, that I have not shown true gratitude for all the extra days I have been granted. My only real task now, to enjoy all my Hebridean days. Joey John Maguire. Bonjour mon ami dans le Vertiac. Hello, my friends, all over the world, United Kingdom and in London. Joey John Maguire.